Hey guys, this is Kayla Kling, the content specialist with Principal LED. And here today is Rich Mattis, our Pacific Southwest sales rep. And we're going to be talking to you today about Qwik Mod 101, lighting with fewer modules. So Rich, you want to take it off?
Thank you very much. Good morning. For those of you that don't know me, I've been with Blake and Brian for many, many years, and I've been in the sign industry for about 18. I know you look at that picture and go, how can he be that young? But actually, I've been in it for a while. And also, I have to apologize. I've had a scratchy throat for the last week, but things are going better today, so hopefully I won't cough at you guys too much. But let's get started. We want to really talk about Qwik Mod and modules today. What we're going to cover is Qwik Mod 101. We're going to go over and have an introduction to Qwik Mod, specifications, options, how to take advantage of the Qwik Mod series' most unique features. And then we're going to have a little bit of a comparison between our three major families of modules, Qwik Mod, Street Fighter, and Fusion. Next. All right, Qwik Mod specs. The Qwik Mod was designed specifically to come up with a new lower profile Batwing Diamondback 170-degree optic lens. That is what is the one of the more unique features for this module. It's integrated with a aluminum heat sink, and if you ever get a chance to have an extra module and you just want to put it on a grinder, benchtop grinder, and just grind off one edge, you'll see how thick and how great that heat sink is. It's waterproof at IP68. It has a great snap and peel quick release tab for the double-sided adhesive tape on the back. 4 different mod styles to perform a wide variety of sign applications. And this goes anywhere from super shallow to standard to deep. And then, of course, the main purpose of this product is stroke width. You get a much greater stroke width with this new Diamondback optic. More light diffusion with a wider bat wing, resulting in better coverage. It has a 5-year product and 5-year limited labor warranty. And compare modules by price per foot. Be careful on how people tell you, oh yeah, well our modules are only 8 cents a piece. Well, that's great, but what is the per foot and the total system cost? And we'll talk a little bit more about that later. And be sure you're comparing apples to apples. Total system cost. Next. All right, Qwik Mod product options. Qwik Mod 1, excuse me, bright and nimble, perfect for the smallest and shallowest of channel letters. Qwik Mod 1 was designed for very shallow channel letters up to 2 inches in depth. I've even had customers that have utilized 1 3/4 inch depth. Efficacy is 110 lumens per watt. It's a very efficient product. The intensity is 44 lumens per mod, and we space this at 2.5 modules per foot. Next. One thing you may notice as we go through this, the numbering system for the Qwik Mod products is very unique because Qwik Mod 1, there's 1 LED location per module. Qwik Mod 2, there are 2. Qwik Mod 3, there are 3. And Qwik Mod 4, there are 4. So when we're talking about a Qwik Mod 2, we're talking about a product that has 2 LED locations per module. So Qwik Mod 2, it's a very great product to go for your small to medium-sized channel letters. Great efficacy again at 111 lumens per watt. Intensity is about 89 lumens per mod, which means at 1.7 mods per foot, you're at 150 lumens per foot. And this is our least expensive product for channel letters. The street price on this, the average cost, is about $1 per foot to the sign industry. All right, let's go forward. Qwik Mod 3. This is for where you need a little more power. a little more punch, if you will. Efficacy is same at 111 lumens per watt, but the intensity is up, excuse me, to 133.5 lumens per module. So you're getting 200 lumens per foot at 1.5 mods per foot. So this is a great product if you want to save money on labor, cut the cost down going from 1.7 mods to 1.5 mods per foot with the Qwik Mod 2 to the Qwik Mod 3. A little more punch, a little more output per foot. So great product. And again, to the street price, around $1.50 a foot. Next. Qwik Mod 4. Quite honestly, this is one of the greatest go-to modules we have if you're trying to really flood a channel or a cabinet with a lot of light and a huge stroke capability. 109 lumens per watt for efficacy and intensity, 174 lumens per module. That's 260 lumens per foot at 1.5 mods per foot. Now, keep in mind that right at about $2 per foot street price, this is an incredible bargain. All right, next. And then colors. In QM1 through QM4, we have just one white standard, and that's 7100 Kelvin. In Qwik Mod 2, we do have a warmer white at 4100 Kelvin. And then in Qwik Mods 2 and 3 configuration, by that I mean size and shape, we also have red, green, and blue. Next. Depth chart. One of the things that I'd like to mention is the fantastic job that our marketing team puts together for us on the website. If you have not had a chance to go onto our website recently, I would really recommend it. You will find some incredible opportunities for great information, past webinars, just incredible documents, great data. And here we have a example of one of the products, our depth chart, that really will show you anywhere from 2-inch to 8-inch where to go within this family of products for depth. Okay, let's move on. Here's some examples of some of the products that we've done. Kayla, would you like to talk about this?
Sure. Most of these photos actually came from our recent photo contest, so congrats to those who made it in the top photos. That includes the playground, the Visit California sign, and the Remax. And then that last one up top, the TJ Maxx, Ulta Beauty, etc., that one came from our previous photo contest. So we got some beautiful photos in, so of course we want to show them off. But the playground sign, it's located in Parma, Ohio, and it utilizes Qwik Mod 2. And the installer needed a versatile LED that could be used in multiple applications and actually ended up switching over from another brand to use Qwik Mod for this particular project. The Visit California sign has very thin letters that needed to be dimmed. So what the installer ended up doing was using Qwik Mod 1 with a dimmer combination, and as you can see, it turned out absolutely beautifully. The 40-foot tall, 300-square-foot tenant sign for the Hutchinson Mall in Kansas, that's the upper right-hand corner, they ended up using approximately 1,000 Qwik Mod 3 modules to light it. And the sign company said they're finding applications for Qwik Mod 3s in cabinets with varying depths, and also appreciated the fact that the Qwik Release Tabs are a part of it, as well as the ease of application. And then lastly, but definitely not least, is the 35 by 27 foot Remax balloon, which can be found at the Kauffman Stadium. And the sign company, they faced the challenge of achieving consistent lighting, especially with such a large cabinet-style sign. And that 170-degree Batwing module that Rich was talking about earlier is what really helped them light it evenly, and there's no dimming or anything like that. So they said that even though the cost per module was higher than other solutions that they had looked at, they actually ended up using fewer modules. So ultimately, the Qwik Mod 4 saved them money.
Yeah, and that's something, guys, that you really want to look at when it comes to single-sided cabinet lighting like this. You want to get as much punch in there as you can for the least amount of money. We're going to talk about another product coming up in our Street Fighter line called Knockout, where we have done some incredible applications like this also for large single-sided cabinet signs. But here is 4 great examples of Qwik Mod 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, let's move on. Poll number 1.
And we have, woohoo! So making sure that you guys are paying attention, we're going to launch our first poll, and make sure you use the chat window to answer, and you can win a prize. And while you guys are answering that question, I want to remind you that we do have 3 handouts, PDF resources for you guys to use. So make sure to download those. They're under handouts. And then if you have any questions as we're going through this presentation, definitely feel free to use the window to submit any questions. And as a reminder, be sure to use the chat window to answer the poll. And let's see. Looks like we have a winner. Let me pull up the results real quick.
Great.
Okay.
Wow, 72%, not bad.
All right, so it looks like Marty is our winner, and Marty, I'll be contacting you after the webinar is over to get your contact information, and let's move on.
Terrific, very good. All right, next slide if we can. All right, now here we're going to get away from Qwik Mod and talk about 2 other families of our channel letter and modules. Fusion being the oldest and one of the best still in the industry. We based our company, quite honestly, 8 years ago on the Fusion product line. Brian wanted to move forward with a technology that he owned as far as patent right, and that is called chip-on-board technology. This is a very unique technology. It eliminates several layers of heat dispersion between the chip and the printed circuit board on the actual module. So it's a more direct application. And we have independent lab proof that this is the most efficient product and has 0 loss for lumen maintenance. If you look at lumen maintenance 79 and lumen maintenance LM80 testing for standard package SMD package modules, you'll find that there are a loss of as much as 30% over the first 5 to 7 years when it comes to white. With chip on board, there is 0 loss of light output from chip on board technology. And we can show that by independent testing. So it really, truly still is today one of the best modules on the market. It's a perfect mix of white and color options with custom CCTs available in 3,000 to 12,000 Kelvin. And we have as many as 10 different colors of white in stock at any one given time. So if you need a 3,000 Kelvin, excuse me, we can go ahead and get that for you right away. And also with a little different lens angle than the Qwik Mod, these are better for deeper channel letters and cabinets. So this is a product line that you definitely want to look at if you're using 8-inch depth channel letters for high-rise applications. Just a fantastic product. And if you've got, and we've won probably, I can't even imagine how many national programs that we have won by showing, for example, Nordstrom's, that they were going to have zero light output loss over 5 years in channel letters, so that the minute they installed the product to the minute 5 years later, they were going to have the same output with chip on board technology. So we have won many programs with this Fusion product line. Next. Street Fighter, one of my favorites. Our Street Fighter family is probably the widest breadth of products in the industry. We have just about everything you can imagine available through the Street Fighter family. We have edge lit, and that would be our pod lighting, which is the one in the upper left. We have our mini modules, which are the ones in the middle, upper middle. We have our RGB, which is one of the most fantastic RGB modules on the market. And then we have our knockout. This is the one I mentioned earlier, that if you want to do a very large single-sided cabinet, this knockout product is incredible. You can light up a 2-foot by 2-foot square area with just one module. Now there's limitations on depth. You don't want to go below 3-inch, and you don't want to go above 6 inches. But if you get a sweet spot right there at about a 5-inch depth, and it's a single-sided cabinet, and you got a ton of nooks and crannies that you don't want to even worry about getting light into, look at Knockout. It's one of the best on the market. All right, next. All right, here's a really great comparison between the depths. Qwik Mod, 2 to 8-inch depth for channel letters. Fantastic, excuse me, capability with that ultra-wide low dome Batwing optic. For Street Fighter, it has a low dome Batwing. And then for the Fusion, you've got your medium dome. So quite honestly, between 2 and 13 inches with Street Fighter, if you've got an 8-inch depth channel letter, man, our Street Fighter Heavyweight is the way to go. One of the best modules on the market for 8-inch depth channel letters at a 20-story height. And then Fusion, of course, one of the most versatile, most incredible products that are on the market. We're the only one that has it. Chip on board technology for channel letters. All right, let's move on. Channel letter product recommendation. Here's another one of our great charts that is available on our website. You can go ahead and just download this one chart and be able to tell exactly what you need by going to the depth and the stroke width on your channel letter. So this is something that we have available. You can download it as a PDF file, and I highly recommend it. Okay, let's move. Poll number 2.
Woohoo! Okay. Again, a reminder, make sure to use the chat window when I launch the poll so you guys can get a prize. And all right, it's out. Which product family is best for specialty products or projects? And Rich just went over this. So
I may have misled you guys a little bit. Keep in mind, I really kind of highlighted Fusion. I don't want to throw you guys a curveball. It's Street Fighter, so I'm gonna spill the beans. But because of the complete family of products, there is nothing better from a specialty standpoint. Street Fighter is the way to go. Sorry about that, Kayla. I overtalked Fusion, so we better give them the good answer there.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna close this and see what.
Who's the see? I oversold Fusion. See, what did I say?
there were some Fusion in there. It looks like Gary Hartman is our winner. So congratulations to Gary.
Terrific, Gary. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for participating. And we have questions, so if you guys have any questions, be sure to submit them. One of the questions that came up is, how would you know to use Qwik Mod versus a stick product?
It's a great, boy, that's a really good question. I think it's strictly a labor standpoint. If you really want to get rid of a lot of labor, stick products are definitely the way to go. They are so fast, so easy to install in a cabinet, especially double-sided. Single-sided, you can still get away with a baffle and modules, no trouble, but there is a little more work, a little more labor involved. It will be less expensive on material, but it will be a higher labor cost. So, excuse me, single-sided cabinets, definitely modules are a great option. Double-sided cabinets, sticks, especially the new Tapout stick, it's the way to go.
Perfect. And I don't have any other questions, so I guess that just means we're that thorough, Rich.
Oh, I don't know about that. But anyways, guys, I think if I could just make a couple quick statements about the three different families. If you're looking for, and I'll do some generalities just to kind of give you guys a feel. If you're looking for a general customer, let's say it's mom and pop pizza parlor, or they have 5 or 6 locations, and they're interested in price, but they want good quality, great output. They want a good warranty. Qwik Mod is the way to go. There's no question. The Qwik Mod product line gives you all the advantages and just gives you a great opportunity. Street Fighter, just more availability. You have all kinds of different specialty products within the Street Fighter application and families. You've got the knockouts, you've got the minis, you've got the pods, which are for return or edge lighting. You've got the deeper channel application with Street Fighter Heavyweight and with Street Fighter Middleweight also. So for excuse me, deeper applications, I would really consider Street Fighter a very strong opportunity for you on that. And then of course Fusion. If you've got a big national program that you're trying to bid, they want reliability. Fusion is the way to go. Now, one thing I did not mention earlier is we have within the Fusion product line one of the most unique and versatile modules available in the market. It's called Fusion Freedom. It is a changeable lens. You get to pick the color, or I should say your end user gets to pick the color. You have 3 outputs from one module. So it's not just a dual conductor wire system, but there's 3 wires. You've got a low output, a medium output, and a high output. So you've got some versatility there as well. And but the changeability of those colors, I was just doing a presentation to a local municipality for their airport, and they wanted to do a custom coloring lighting for their shuttle services and be able to tell a person, okay, if you want this shuttle go to color so and so, this shuttle go to color blue, this shuttle go to color green. Well, they were going to go RGB, but I presented the opportunity of, if you don't have to change the color, if it's going to be standard and you don't want to worry about controllers or remotes, then go with the Fusion Freedom and you have the capability of controlling the color. So take a look at Fusion Freedom, from just a remarkable product and some incredible versatility. All right, any other questions?
Yes. Let's see. I'm trying to get them to pop out real quick.
Right.
For a double-face sign, does the cabinet just divide in half. So an 8-inch deep cabinet should be treated as two 4-inch cabinets back to back.
Absolutely correct. Yes. So if you were going to do a 8-inch depth, quite honestly, that one you're going to have to probably, if you want to use a stick, I'd go with Tapout because it does have an optic lens. I would put the sticks closer together than 12-inch though. Most standard, let's say it was an 18-inch depth cabinet, which would be 9 inches and 9 inches. With Tapout, you could go standard retrofit, standard replacement at a 12-inch stroke width. But at a 4-inch and 4-inch, you want to pull those sticks closer together, add a few more in there. I would probably recommend, probably 7 or 8 inches in stroke width, maybe even a little closer at a 4-inch depth. And that will give you the even light to the face that you're looking for. So yes, you got to treat them both as half and half.
Perfect. And we have another question. Is there a color chart for mixing and matching lenses for Fusion Freedom?
Great question. And we have done that, by the way. We have had customers that have taken and alternated lenses every other one with a different color to come up with a perfect lens color that they wanted. And yes, absolutely. And the color chart is on the website. So for Fusion Freedom, the color chart is there. Now, I will tell you this also, that if you have a customer that has a PMS number that they're trying to match perfectly, for $500, we will match the color with a proprietary lens for you. We will do the matching, give you test pieces, and then once approved, you receive 2,000 lenses, all for that $500 charge. So it's a great, great product, Fusion Freedom.
Awesome. All right. Lexi is asking, are Knockout Street Fighters available in various colors such as warm white?
No, unfortunately, Lexi, I'm sorry. They're only available in one color, and I'll tell you exactly what that is right now, if I can get to it quick enough. Knockout is Kelvin temp. I believe it's 7,000, but only comes in the one color.
Okay. We have another question from Jeremy. He said, we noticed 5-inch depth channel letters with a really wide stroke don't light consistently with Street Fighter middleweights. Which module should we use?
Again, my apologies for this cough. I would recommend Qwik Mod 2. I think with the slightly closer spacing on the modules at 1.7, you'll get a really better stroke width with the Qwik Mod 2. And you're right, Street Fighter middleweight has got a little more pop, and you know, in a shallower depth letter, you have to match them correctly, and stroke width on that would be better with a Qwik Mod 2.
All right, and a question from Dan. He's wondering what the differences are between the Tapout and Qwik Sticks.
Great question. Okay, Tapout is our 3rd generation. Qwik Stick was our first. We introduced Qwik Sticks. Oh gosh, it's been almost 5 years now. It's been terrific. Then we had Street Stick, and now we have Tapout Stick. It really has to do with the latest generation of optics, Dan. With Qwik Stick, you're using a 120-degree lens angle. So for Qwik Stick, and why they're still so popular and still in use, is they work fantastic for deeper applications. Let's say you've got a 24-inch depth double-sided cabinet, you want to go with a quick stick on that, because that'll get that 12-inch depth, forcing the light to the face much better with that 120-degree lens angle. Let's say you've got a 18-inch double-sided cabinet. Tapout would be the way to go, because it has a wider spread, wider lens angle, and you can go ahead and run that 9-inch depth much better with a Tapout. If possible, I highly recommend Tapout, because it's also very much less expensive than Quick Stick. So it's the newest, it's the best stick on the market, one of the cheapest, least expensive, excuse me, and just a fantastic overall product. So Tapout's the way to go.
All right, thanks, Rich. And we're going to wrap it up. Respect your guys' time. And if you have any other questions, we'll answer them after the webinar. If you need to look up more information, especially the specs, please visit p-led.com/QwikMod. You can find all the specs and data sheets there, and want to thank Rich for leading our webinar today. And
You're welcome.
Want to make sure that you know about our upcoming webinar. It's actually going to be about our brand new Qwik boxes. As you can see in the photo, we have 2 new sizes, and we also have new power supplies, universal power supplies. So that'll be July 25th at the same time that today's webinar was at. And be sure to be on the lookout for the invite and the follow-up email from today's webinar, which you will receive in about an hour after this concludes. So we just want to thank you for joining us. Thank you to Rich, and we hope to see you again.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate your time.
Bye.